tools in hand, balsa wood we make a stand, carving dreams from days gone by, stunt hanger planes that touch the sky, control lines tight, the engine hums, crafting art where passion drums, stunt hanger, flying high, old world craft beneath the sky, balsa wings we build with care, stunt hanger, join us there. Sanding smooth, the grain's just right, every cut a spark of flight, from the plans we shape the frame, each stunt plane earns its name, engines roar, the lines pull taut, every build's a dream we've caught.
Well, you caught me. Oh. Hear the alarm going off, when to start the video. You'll notice we've changed our time from 7 to 6. That's basically for personal reasons, so I don't have to eat so late at night. Tonight we're going to finish up the landing gear blocks. Now, I did all this off camera, but I'm going to explain it to you, and it'll be pretty self-explanatory once I show you. So we got enough people here that I can do that. These are not glued in yet. We still need to drill them and glue them in. So the base of it is plywood, 7-ply plywood. This slot, you just put the wire in there, and it's backed up with basswood. But the basswood, the grain has to run this way. It can't run that way, otherwise it'll break. And then here's our landing gear block that the wire goes into. And I'm going to take and drill those holes right now. And we're going to chamfer over the edges. I've marked out the screw locations where they go for the door to get on there. So let me get the drill bit here. Eighth-inch. So it's basically 3 holes. Usually it would be better to do this on a drill press, but my drill press is out in the garage, so I'm going to use the Sparky drill press. Came out good. And we'll drill our hole down location. Now, that block is almost ready to go in, but you need to chamfer over the hole that the landing gear goes in. So I get my Dremel tool. Let's see if I got the bit in it or not. I do not. Of course not. Okay, where is the bit box? Where did I do with the bit box? Here it is. Okay, you have to grind over the edge. Or else that wire won't fit down in there. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll get some screws and some blind nuts to put in there. And I hope I got enough blind nuts. I forgot about that. I'm sure I got blind nuts somewhere. So I'm going to use these screws here. 1, 2. There's a blind nut. That's good. Any more in here? Doesn't look like it. No more nuts in that drawer. There they are. There's some. We'll have to do that again. So what I got here, the 440 bolt with a washer on it, but we're going to use a fender washer to distribute the load across there. Clean out that slot. So put a fender washer on it here. Through this hole, we might need to drill it out still. Next size bigger. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. Possibly need to drill it out some more. Okay, so we don't want to spend all day screwing, so we'll just take one of these Jim Lee ball drivers, put it in the drill, and suck that screw down. Worked perfect. Okay. So what's going to end up happening is we're going to smear epoxy on this edge here. Got to get that burr off of there though. We're going to smear epoxy on this edge here over those blind nut things. Put some epoxy on those wooden half ribs that I put in there. Then I'm going to put white glue on this to glue the foam to this. And then we'll just set it in there. I'm going to get the other one ready and do them both at the same time. So it goes in like so. You know what? I'm going to drill them holes for the screws to clear. I need to see where they are. Make an impression. There we go. We got them now. But I can tell you this right now, never put these in without putting glue on them blind nuts. And the bad thing about doing all this work for this, very rarely do you remove these gear. You know, I have a couple of airplanes with two sets of gear, one for grass, one for pavement. But I end up leaving the pavement gear on them at all times. The only thing that it does is it makes it super nice when painting the airplane. Except we're going to paint this wing sitting on the bench, so it doesn't much matter. This turned out good. Okay, so now let's get the other one ready to go. I guess what my videos try to do is to make it clear you don't have to spend 40 hours a week to build an airplane. You can do it in 5 or 6 hours a week. It just takes more weeks. Now, what happened to the knife? I know I had it here. I got to get that out of there. I don't see it. There it is. Try to make it even. It looks more professional instead of haphazardly drilling holes everywhere. Gonna be close. Gonna be close. Damn. Damn. I better use the grinder. Use the grinder. Well, it looks like I'm getting rid of StreamYard. It's happened twice now. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to cancel my subscription. Can't afford it anyway. Stunhanger has not been doing well. So I'll just have to do it manually. Well, what I was going to show you is I had a little piece of wood chip up there from the drill. No big deal. We'll just take CA and glue that piece of wood down. I mean, this is inside the wing anyway. Won't be able to see it. Throw some glue on it. me run this on the sander real quick. Well, it don't look beautiful, but it'll be fine. Okay, we need to pull in some more blind nuts. So we need, we're gonna need 2 screws anyway. Might as well get them. 1, 2. We already have the fender washers. Need the blind nuts. I thought I'd show you guys how to make some push rod ends too, because I'm going to have to do that. But I need to go to the hardware store and buy a dowel and some aluminum tubing. I'll show you how to make those aluminum push rod ends that look professional and keep the push rod from splitting. Now, I noticed some guys were looking for titanium ends or whatever. These 440 bolts are more than sufficient to hold the ball link on there. I mean, titanium end, that sounds cool, but you don't need it. Just keep the bolt short. I would not use all thread 440 unless it's rated, if it's grade 8 or something like that. But usually that all thread crap is grade 3. And if you get the push rod angle off just a little bit, that could be a disaster. What happened to the ball driver? There it is. Okay, I want to drill the reliefs for these screws so I don't have a hard time with that. So I'll put this in there where it goes and run them in. Okay. I need to put that thing back on this thing so I can do camera in hand and show you up close what's going on in here. I will try it again. Okay, these 2 holes are where the 2 screws are. This is going to be white glued to this subfloor and epoxied to this rib right here. This is that's a 1/4 inch light ply rib that's been hollowed out immensely. But that right there will get glued into that, and this will get glued to the floor. And then we're going to have build an 1/8 inch box inside here that will hold that all to the skin. This will not come out. I mean, you'd have to hit the ground so hard you get your airplane to be destroyed. I mean, anything can be broken. Inertia is ridiculous, but you got to really want to, you got to be trying to break it. Okay, put this on here. Now, when you glue this stuff in there, run those 440 bolts until they're just flush with the top of that, because we're going to put epoxy on this. We don't want them. We want to capture them. If you don't, you'll be sorry. First time you put these screws in to get the landing gear on, they'll be falling out and rolling around inside the wing. And you'll be thinking back, you know, that guy was right. You know what? I think I'm just going to put epoxy in there. I don't need to. I don't know. I want to do white glue. I want epoxy on that. Let me think about this for a second. We're almost ready to put this wing together and start finishing it. I need to still shape the outboard tip, hollow it, and get it glued on and sand it out. Get the push rod in and the bell crank mounted. I mean, 4 hours away probably from putting it together and getting it ready to go in the airplane. And yes, I will show you how to join the wing halves if you are interested. Okay, let's get acid brush. Plenty clothespins. Acid brushing. If you're finding stun hanger a little slow tonight, because I'm downloading everything off the website onto a passport. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we got a long ways to go. Let me check the file size here. Properties over there. Been downloading all day, almost halfway through. So probably tomorrow morning I should have a 100% backup of everything. Oh, crap. Hello, hello, hey, hi, hey, ho, hey, hey, hello. Okay, we got that. You know what? The hell with the white glue. I'll just use epoxy. I just epoxy it up. You know, I kind of think that epoxy is probably, I mean, white glue is probably just as strong as epoxy, but I don't know. I mean, not quite as rubbery, so might not absorb the shock as well. I don't see my epoxy mixing tool anywhere. Do I have the latest one handy? No. Oh yeah. So this goes in the trash. All right, we got our latest epoxy mixing tool that AMA sends me every month. This is the hardener. This is the resin. I'm still trying to think up a name and a stunning paint job. It'd be hard to beat that other one that I saw pictures of. That's pretty nice. Yep, yep, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, mix up some more epoxy for the other side. Gotta make sure to get enough glue on that. I don't want the damn landing gear falling off. There's just no way to hold. I gotta hold it over there. What a guy will go through to build a model airplane. I might could reach in there and reach from inside the wing and put some more glue on that. Yeah, maybe not. It should be all right. I used epoxy, so we'll see what happens. So, what do you guys think of the new front page on Stunt Hanger? And the new t-shirts? Trying to come into the 21st century. You know what? I could put a piece of tape on that, I guess. I don't know how much good that'll do it. Thank you, Fred. You're the second super chat of the season, of the year. I think that's Fred. I can't, as far as I can see. Probably going to be the last one displayed on screen like that, because I'm getting rid of StreamYard. It's $44 a month that I can't afford. No, I have not come up with a name for it. Damn. Maybe I need to put a link for my straight edge in my Amazon store. You guys got a precision straight edge? Precision ground? I don't use it enough. I don't use it enough. Oh, shoot. Glad I caught that. That was almost a disaster. Have the glue dry with that out of whack. Yeah, I don't. We'll see what it weighs. It's a Mega Pro. So now we need that 16th, which or the 1/8 inch over there. Where is it? This is basswood, and we're done with basswood. There it is. Right there. We are done with basswood. I guess I need to cut up some strips. We need at least 5. One, not gonna be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more. 5, 6. Yeah. We shall see. I'm going to do gold leaf on this in great big letters, so I'd like to keep it down to a name that's, you know, 5 or 6 letters max. 5 preferably. 1, 2. Yeah, 5 because of my AMA number is 5. I'm going to use 22 karat gold leaf, and I'm going to spin it instead of that variegated stuff. Awful lot of work for a profile. That drops it off the floor. Okay. I've shown all this on this channel before too. I mean, I don't think there's anything you guys haven't seen. I don't have nothing I can stick down in there. Make sure they're square. Yeah, won't do it. Bummer, dude. No, I already did an airplane named Zeus. Dan McAtee owns it, or no, it was named. Yeah, it was named Zeus. Okay. Let's do this. Get my little square here. Close enough. Damn, broke it off. It'll be all right. No, it won't. Shit. Be all right now. Be fine. It'll be fine. Pretty damn good. So now, get that CA bottle with the snorkel. That is how you do a landing gear. Anvil. Yeah. Sounds like I got shit going on outside my house again. Where are we at is time. I need to go get some more yellow tape. Yeah, this is only 36 grit, and it's just about wore out, this stuff here. We'll get her down close and get the door made for it and then finish sand it off so it molded in perfectly. Our hour is up. And that's how you do it. Any questions? Now we'll make a door and glue a piece of wood to the door, put some holes in there. I'm going to use aluminum around the outside of that to make a real nice hole, and then sand it to shape. And that's it. Do you have any videos? You know, I know that I have many. I know that I have many molding videos on my channel, but I couldn't tell you which ones they are. It would be in that Razorback series. How do I send you money? Well, that's a good idea. Let me get you the link right here. And if you're a member of Stun Hanger, I'll give you a badge for it. Let's see here. I want to go here. Copy and paste. Post. Paste. There you are. Right there. Yes, I believe I do have some molding videos on there, but I just couldn't tell you which video it is. There's over 4,000 videos on my channel, and I've covered every aspect of building at least 10 times. I've even done this before. Just remember this. Teaching is reminding, and learning is remembering. And as a good mechanic, you got to know that I don't know everything, but I know where to find the answer. That turned out real nice. Them are real solid in there. They'll be more than adequate. But I need to go because I hear some shit going out in front of my house. There's always some kind of crap going on when you live in the city. Alrighty, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See you.